I always walk here. When I go to Manhattan, I prefer to go like to World Trade Center, so it's better walk. Also, this place is located just next to the World Trade Center. I'm gonna tell about this like later, but it's crazy that you can actually walk here and just like sit on a bench in front of cemetery. Also, it's a bit snowy, and all New Yorkers can't wait like for warm weather because snow is just like getting crazy. Okay, so right now I'm on the like really interesting place. So this is that one behind me is a church, and what funny is like in America and specifically in New York, people like to do like music concerts, some kind of like small festivals in the church inside. So every Sunday, like 6 or 7 p.m., they have this like cute concerts with like with piano or like with different instruments. So if you want to come, uh, that is a church next to World Trade Center, and it's pretty nice to come on Sunday. And we have snow here. So mostly all New Yorkers prefer to walk than to go to subway or like car because cars like traffic is insane and like subways are actually dangerous. So if you need to walk like 5 to 10 streets, people are walking far. So my normal plan is to walk to get to World Trade Center and then there's just like walk around and then I can get subway on Manhattan, but I prefer to not do it because there are so many crazy people who can injure you with a knife or whatever. So it's crazy. But for example, if I want to get to the next destination I'm gonna come, I have to take a subway because it's far away. So that subway from World Trade Center brings me directly to Central Park. I love Central Park, especially when it's summer, but now it's also cool.
Lining the streets like everything.
When it's summer, it's like crazy packed, but now it's okay. And plus, you can enjoy actually like right now park without people, which is cool. I love it so much. I love just like to come here and walk. And during summer, it's just so packed. But right now, because it's snowy and shitty weather, I just come here and enjoy. I don't know if you can see snow. It's so snowy right now, and I'm just like, I just love it so much. I'm moving out of New York already, but this is kind of like the last like few months I'm here, and I try to enjoy it so much as I was when I was a tourist. So I'm like that person who always watched all the TV shows and movies about New York City before I moved here. And I was watching like Gossip Girl like thousands of times, Sex and the City thousands of times. And the first time I came to New York, I actually moved in. Like this was the first time I came here and I moved directly, like immediately. And the first place I got to, it was like World Trade Center, and after that Central Park. So for me, it's like a huge nostalgia right now because I love Central Park, and all the movies I watched is just about Central Park. So I always talk to my family like every time I walk somewhere. My family is like far away back in Ukraine, so every time I'm walking on Manhattan, like, and I walk like in different places, I always like talk to them and I show them these places, and so cool. So here I was telling my mom that I just saw like a cute policeman, and she's like, she's making jokes with me. So and I'm always showing like every part of the city for them. And also, like, I had this tradition, and I still have this tradition. This is my last month in New York City, but I always have this like tradition of one date at least per month or like per few weeks. I go to Manhattan to like 50th to 60th Street. I choose the place where I treat myself for a date with myself, and it's so nice because I always have this like long walks from 70th Street to like World Trade Center, which is like 2 hours of walking, and I love it. I always like watch around, I film content for my Instagram, and I just enjoy this atmosphere. So here in Manhattan, I never take a buses. I just walk far away or I'm taking the subways, but mostly I just walk. When it's like winter, it's super hard to walk, so I'm like super homebody. But when it's summer, like or spring or fall, I walk like 50 streets, like 40 streets, and like I can walk like for like few hours, and I make the stops like somewhere to eat, to have a lunch or dinner, and then I walk again, and I talk to different people while I'm walking or I'm filming the content, and it's super nice to do it here. Right now it's like really snowy, so it's hard to film everything, but since I'm moving soon out of New York City, I'm gonna film like pretty much everything. When it's snowy, when it's like rainy, when it's like sunny, I'm gonna film like everything because I wanna save these memories because this is still the first city I lived in US and the first city I came
It's so
to.
cold.
It's it's so cold outside, and I already don't feel my legs and hands. So in New York, there is like a thing that people who don't live here, they think that all financial guys are on Wall Street, like next to the World Trade Center, which is not exactly the truth because people from finance are here. They are on like 52nd, 53rd Street. They are on like 40th Street, mostly next to the Times Square. So it's a lot of people if you go out like when it's like 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., you have a lot of people from finance getting back from work to home here, and usually I prefer to not walk that late in these streets. So when I walk in these streets, I have the place where usually I get there and I have some like food, like quick lunch, like quick snack, because like I don't like food mostly there, and it's super packed as you see, but I just have a lunch here. So this is the place where I usually have my lunch, urban, and the place close by. And after that, I just walk like to probably 33rd Street sometimes to World Trade Center, but today I'm walking back to 33rd Street to get home because I'm not gonna walk far away, and as you see, it's super snowy and it's really hard to walk right now. This street is like mostly people go here like to a different restaurants after work, or they go to Radio City for like different shows. I never been there, but usually when I walk in the streets, I just walk and enjoy New York City, and then I can get somewhere a salad. So I'm moving out of New York City soon, and I'm not gonna see this street food, which I've never even tried. I'm not gonna walk that far away. So this vlog was about me walking around New York City and enjoying New York City. And I will see you in my next vlog.